Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another movie review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for Six Gun Savior. This is one of four movies in which I watched at the Miami Science Film Festival last week. A little less because it was on Friday and Saturday. So yeah, about a week ago, give or take a few. So yeah, now before I actually get into the movie stuff, if you guys haven't noticed, I did do a couple interviews with some of the people who were there, some of the filmmakers, who were there. So definitely do check that out. Some of the authors, some of the filmmakers who were there. Again, definitely check that out. And I posted it on both my channels, both my review channel, the main channel, the one you're watching this on, as well as my acting channel. Kind of thought of it as a hosting job of sorts. So yeah, why not? So yeah, now on to Six Gun Savior. So this movie stars Eric Roberts, Matthew Ziff, Martin Cove, Luciana Caro, Tim Russ. Haven't seen him since like iCarly. Lorraine Ziff and Jason Matthew Smith and Michelle Rose. So yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then I have to give a fair warning. So as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the read. Yeah, the synopsis for this one. So you're in this western setting, or the movie, it's in this western setting. The main character, he is killed, or he's shot at and killed. It turns out him and his brother were at this gunfight over land. His brother was killed, and he's on the verge of death. When all of a sudden, Lucifer, or Satan, comes in and says, sell your soul to the devil, and you and your brother can live. But you and your brother have to be eternal servants to me. So he takes up the offer, and then it jumps to 5 years in the future, where our main character, the main cowboy, so to speak, is trying to find his brother and bring him back into some sort of normality. The brother, on the other hand, he's on his revenge path, looking for the person who killed him, and Lucifer or Satan or whatever is kind of there, trying to cause trouble. At the same time, you have this, I guess, one of Lucifer's, not friends exactly, but another hellbound spirit, to put it, I guess, to say it or put it, decides to come in and is trying to rise people up from the dead and trying to take over the world, and it's a bad movie. Let's go with that. It's a bad movie. Um, Fuck. So yeah, on paper, this sounds like an interesting idea. Okay, on paper, it sounds like a somewhat interesting idea. It's a western. It's a supernatural western, so that's pretty interesting to a certain degree. I mean, maybe take some of the elements of Ghost Rider, put it in, I don't know, something like Django Unchained, and that'd be pretty interesting. Why not? Um, Holy shit. Fuck. I'll start off with the positives. I'll start off with the positives. Aside from the fact that on paper it is an interesting idea, and we all know there's a difference between paper, an idea on paper, and how it's actually explored or whatever. There's kind of a difference, but they had an interesting idea, and then they kind of just fucked it over. I will say the acting, for the most part, is good. Okay, there are some cool action scenes within the movie. That is it. I mean, it's just all disjointed. It just feels so disjointed, and there's a lot of pacing issues and plot issues, plot holes, pacing issues. It cuts from one scene to the other, and all the scenes just feel kind of disconnected. I mean, literally, the last act is literally a zombie movie with like Civil War soldiers or undead Civil War soldiers, and it just feels so disjointed and so not there. And like this western all of a sudden turns into a fucking zombie film, and like, that makes no sense. So yeah, and I was actually talking to one of the actors who was there at the showcase, and Matthew Ziff. I was talking to him, and I told him I liked his character. His character was pretty good, interesting, and I said I liked the acting. And I think that, and I didn't really want to mention anything negative. I think I should have. I mentioned one negative thing, And I said at times I found the movie to be sloppily edited. And he agreed actually, which is interesting. He says I do agree. There are parts of the movie where I just can't watch, where it looks cheesy, where it looks generic, where it looks sloppy. But he says he enjoys the film because he's in it. He then says that he can't watch this without being objective, but hearing it from an audience member, it kind of brings it into a new light, which is interesting. Which I want to be an actor, so that's kind of an interesting bias. Will I say one of my movies is good just because I'm in it, or that would be interesting. Yeah. So like it appears that he knows that there are issues with the movie. He recognizes the issues, but he can't be objective on it. He can't be unbiased or whatever. So that's interesting. But I do like the fact that he recognized the some of the negatives. Overall, it's it's a pretty bad film. Good acting, some pretty good action scenes. The CGI, it's like a B level movie. It's a B movie, so I'm not really gonna complain much about the CGI. It's an independent film, B level movie, whatever. So I'm not really gonna complain that much on the CGI. Um, the Civil War soldiers. I mean, even though that was completely out of left field, I will say they looked kind of cool. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's a mixed bag. It's kind of a mixed bag. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'm gonna give this movie a 4 out of 10. Uh, I don't know. It's supposed to be going on HBO and Netflix soon or whatever, so I don't know, go with your shit. It's supposed to have a theatrical release as well pretty soon. Um, or wider theatrical release. It came out in 2015, and like it kind of had a few previews in 2015. Like in film festivals such as this, but I guess we're gonna have a wider release in 2016. So yeah, this still counts for my 2015 movie reviews, by the way. This and then two other movies from the festival. After that, I'm done. So yeah, again, 4 out of 10. Eh. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.